Okay, now one thing about this battery is that since its open voltage isn't above 10.8 and its loaded voltage is so close to the open voltage, there's probably a shorted cell in it. So the ReVolt has a unique mode for helping remove the dead cell. And we're going to show you that mode right now. Clear short. You can hear it burning right now. What we're going to do is wait first to see if it has a stop point, because it's prompting us to agitate the battery right now, but it is still trying to burn, and we give it a chance to burn first before we help it along. It's going up. Started at 10.6, it's up to 10.8 now. If it can get into the 11 range, it's probably cleared it enough for a regular process to continue and take it forward, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to try to take it a little further. 10.9, it's still moving. All right. So now I'm just going to go ahead and agitate the battery a little bit. There we go. I like to get it a little farther before we go ahead and switch it into the regular recovery mode. Agitate it a little more. All we're doing is picking up the battery and dropping it a few inches on the ground. And while it's applying that burn, that extra vibration helps clear it out. There it goes. Come on, get up there. Try to speed it up a little more. You don't want to get too medieval on them, or you could damage them. But they can typically take a drop onto concrete up to about 6 inches, quite a few times before it damages them. So here we go. Okay, now we're moving towards the 12 volt here. Aha, there we go. So let's flip it over to revive now. That's a different tone. Oh, it slipped back though. That's because, again, it's clearing a pathway, but it's a very narrow pathway, and it recloses quickly just in that short time that it's showing you there. So we're going to go ahead and flip it to revive and let it start running right now. We'll probably go back to 10, but we've weakened that pathway enough that it should be able to, in its normal process here, burn through it and burn it back and keep it open and continue doing the heavy desulfation on the battery. Now once it's in the revive mode, it only updates the voltage every minute. So yeah, it fell back to 10.8, but I pretty much expect it to be back over 11 after the first minute. So we'll see here. There we go. That's its updated voltage, and you can see we're over 11.5 now. I mean up to 11.5. And in the next minute, hopefully it'll move a little farther, and we should be good to go. We'll let it run the rest of the cycle. Now normally we don't babysit these this much, you know, we'll come back to them. And we could have put it straight onto the revive cycle, because the revive cycle does do an initial burn, but this just kind of guarantees that it's going to get through it. And mostly I did it for the purpose of this video, because it shows the uniqueness of the ReVolt in this application here of restoring a dead battery. There we are. That's where we want to be. Well over 12. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and let this finish out the cycle. And we'll come back to it when it's done and do the final load test on it again.